Here I am back down in an analysis truck, far from the madding crowd, but I'm a hardy sort of chap, so I can cope with it. Yeah, they have actually attacked very well indeed, as we'll see here, particularly from dead ball situations. This is the ball's put in into the back post. That's straight across the front, and quite lucky to get that away. But as I say, at the start of the game, they've looked well. Dead ball situation again, gets it well on target, and the keeper's had to make a good save. Now, when this ball comes in here, if the centre forward have hit it first time with his right foot, I think he's got an excellent chance. He still had a go at goal, but sadly not quite on target. This is a little problem they had all the way throughout the game, into that sort of little area there. Good tackle by Radebe, but he's had to go and cover them slightly. But it kept on going all the way through the game. They had chances near the end, and to get behind the Leeds defenders there, just didn't have anyone who could put it on target. They have been causing Leeds a lot of trouble.
Mark Middleton from Newcastle asks, I know Mills is having a rest tonight, but surely he has to come on. Kelly is getting mugged.
Well, I think that's a little bit hard on Gary Kelly, because I think he's trying to push up because Leeds are trying to win the game, and I think that you see the quick attacks here. Gary Kelly's had to try and get forward because, of course, Leeds are trying to score, and I know they got away with that chance there because I thought Paul Robinson should have come all the way, and there is spaces behind Gary Kelly, but for me, Leeds have got to attack, and I think there'll be spaces behind Danny Mills as well. So it's a difficult position to be. That's the difficult one about being at home, a home leg, because you're expected to win the game, you're expected to score. But they've attacked very, very quickly, and I've been very impressed with them.
Simon Kerims comes from Rotherham, and he says, on his day, Viduka is quality, but to be honest, he always looks if he's carrying a few extra pounds, and I'm not talking about money.
All right, Steve, I've got to talk about a player's weight, have I? Right. I think about the man up front, Mark Viduka. He's excellent when he does bring players into the game. He's superb at holding it up, winning free kicks, and bringing Smith or Kuehl into the picture. There it was just behind him, but he was already looking, did you notice that, for the next pass along. Here, out wide. Then he'll make his return looking for Barmby. Beautiful back heel to bring Kuehl in. So is this one of the Viduka good days we're seeing? Well, I think so. Look at this for awareness. Where's his man? Where's his man? Sees Barmby. Great effort, hit the post, deserved better. And indeed, so did this. Hit the woodwork. I think we're seeing one of the good nights for Mark Viduka tonight. Hope so. Playmaker alongside the elegant Hungarian passer Gabor Holman. All in red. Hapoel Tel Aviv will kick us off and underway in this second period. Beating Chelsea, Lokomotiv Moscow and Parma last season. Hence the scars and the terraces. I mentioned they were dumped by AC Milan in the quarterfinals of this competition, which has been won twice by Leeds, I should say, in its previous guides.
Looking at that, Jonathan, straight away, I think Leeds are going to go 4-4-2 with Barmby out wide right, with Kuehl wide left. And I think it just matches up the bodies in midfield a little bit, so I'm sure Terry was a bit concerned about that.
Very quiet. At the start
yes,
of the second.
They need a lift at the minute. The players need a goal, because I think the players need a goal, they're going to get another one.
Woodgate blocks. Dako. Viduka. See him looking for players and movement. I think he's so very strong at bringing other players into the game. Teddy Sheringham, like Alan Shearer, Smith is foul. Can Leeds get this whiz-bang start to the second half? Barmby over the ball. Hart suggesting that Ian Hart might whip this in. Two men in the wall. That's Boosie in there and Twama. Barmby runs over it. Hart does whip it in. Away by Khalis. Pini Balili. Strong run this. To try to be all over him. He's done magnificently, Balili, and away from Radebe again, and he's looking for some sort of protection from the referee that didn't come, and that was a very tenacious run by the Israeli international. Currently a big name in Israeli football, and he has been a a growth in Eastern Mediterranean football over the last, 5 or 6 years. Turkey, Greece. It's a poor challenge. It's going to be a yellow card. Harry Packer, the offender.
It's a great run from Bellini there. Like, he touched the ball so many times as well with real pace. Yeah, poor tackle. I think a little bit of frustration there that Hapoel started the second half with a good bit of possession again.
Back with the Norwegian caution. Trauma in the book. Israeli from the first half. 4 changes for tonight. Packer for Fleur and Boyer. Backor for McPhail. Hart for the cup-tied Lukic. Kelly for Mills, who's on the bench. Very unhappy the free kick was taken then. Some drama. Makeshift Hapoel Tel Aviv drama. Flew square from Welton. Smith won it and challenges Hallis. Well, if he caught him, he could be in trouble.
No, I don't think he caught him.
If he caught him,
he's making a lot more of that, and I think the referee sussed it, to be fair. It was aggressive from Allen, but he was trying to close the ball down. But no.
He never touched him.
No, that's very poor.
There was no contact made. I don't even think as Hallis followed through with the kick away, with his kicking action, I don't think he caught or did it.
No, I don't think so. No, I think in that one there, if he's touched anything, it would have touched his calf, which wouldn't have been as painful as he's making out. And it's disappointing, that.
Well, let's just see Hallis, the number 21, in about 10 seconds' time, if he is as painfully injured as he thinks that he was. This is Gershon.
Sometimes that's the worst thing they can do, because something like that does get the crowd going, and it might give Leeds a bit of a lift. He mustn't give the ball away there.
Welton, Mituama. Radaby away. This is Barmby. Kelly clears. There's our walking wounded passenger, by the way. It's okay. You need for stretcher. Bandages. Viduka. And still. Barmby. Kill, free header! Keeper sprung athletically, but Terry Venables knows it was a very good chance.
Well, it was a great play from Viduka, great ball in from Nick Barmby, and a tremendous header. Harry Kewell's great in the air as well, and that would have been the perfect start of the second half for Leeds.
Didn't quite get over it enough, did he, Harry Kewell, to get power behind the header. 50 times he's scored for Leeds United in his 215 games.
Well, he is so strong in the air, so that's where you're surprised perhaps he didn't test the goalkeeper more, but great ball from Barmby. That's the plan, get 3 or 4 bodies in the box. It's an easy one, really.
Going backwards, wasn't he, in the air?
Yeah.
Igal Antebe. Space here for Halmai. Tuama, who was, I thought, blocked off the ball. He says he ran into Olivier Dacour, though. Halmai. Akbusis. Deflected. Robinson saves the corner. Came off Eric Packer. Smith. Ball to the ground. The offender was Asafdon. Bit of a WWF there for a while, a wrestling match.
Well, that's where Allen's a clever centre forward at times. He backs into people and they have to push him out of the way. But a little bit of both, and this time Allen's come out with a free kick. A great kick from Paul Robinson.
Yellow card for Asidon. 3 of his 6 caps in the last 6 months. Barmby there on the edge of the penalty area.
See, a little bit of aggressive play by Alan Smith, I think, is getting the crowd going, and that's what the players need at the minute.
Hart. Oh, Dakor space. Hapoel was sleeping. Still Olivier Dakor. Barmby. Harry Kewell, bit of space to measure the cross. Eventually got it in. But it was good defending on him there by Omri Afek in the first place. Bini Balili settles for the throw-in. Terry Venables, anxious times for him. He needs, of course, to create the team in his mould. Not necessarily his team yet. Hart to Kewell. Dakor. Backers to his right-hand side. Up to Smith. He's won the free kick again here against Dom. He might well play on that yellow card factor now.
Yeah, well, as I say, he uses his body there. He does test defenders all the time. He never gives them time.
Ian Hart stands over the free kick. The 25-year-old from Drogheda. The Leeds fans' anthem begins to ring around Ellen Road, but it's still deadlocked.
I think they're doing well, the crowd now. I think they're trying to lift everybody.
Got a full house. One way short of that. Hart's free kick. Backers downward header. I think actually he didn't see that until very late.
Yeah, I think he was a little bit surprised. I think he didn't think it was going to get through to him, but it's very easy from here.
Free kick here with Lucas Radebe, who's holding his arm. Backer.
I think that's what they've got to do. They've got to take things quickly and get forward quickly.
Smith, the Sun free kick goes against it. Scoreline coming in from elsewhere in the UEFA Cup. Ipswich 1, Slovan Liberec 0. Darren Bent scoring the goal. Looks like being a good start, we hope so, for Joe Royle.
That'd be nice.
Took some ridiculous criticism from a minority of Ipswich fans last weekend. The first manager in history to be slagged off before he even takes the job.
Yeah, he's a good man, Joe Royle. He'll do a great job there, I'm sure.
This is Antebe. Akbusis. Well wide. Yossi Akbusis off target. Scored at home to Partizan Tirana in the first round. Been busy in midfield.
He's played well tonight. He's played the pivot role for the team. There we go. I've got that LP.
It was 32 years today. When was that out? 67? Something like that. Now Smith's persistent, wins it back. Looking for Viduka, comes to Kewell, and the long and winding road to success very nearly came Leeds' way then.
Well, again, Alan Smith used all his aggression the right way, and he's certainly getting this team and getting the crowd going on his own.
This is Apek. Through to Robinson. Barmby to Dakor. Lovely ball. Kewell finding the space, picked out as well. Couldn't get beyond his man. Hart might. Lovely cross. Viduka was in there. Barmby coming in, just sneaked away. Tuama. Moves quickly, covers ground well. Kelly. Barmby, much better from Leeds here. Smith again. Oliver Gershon like a rash. Barmby, as he went into the penalty area, I think there was contact made there, or he simply fell over. Hart looks for Kewell. Suddenly Leeds are finding width and space. Hart. Backer. Viduka. Smart turn. Good defending on actually in the end by Dom.
Yes, he was. Yeah, he didn't let him turn. He got nice and tight. I think Terry Venables deserves all the credit for the second half here, because he's gone 4-4-2, he's gone lots of width, he's taken a chance defensively because of the midfield areas, it's quite open, but he's making it a great football match.
Is that a measure of a good coach for you, Peter? A man who can change things during a game?
Yes, I think so. I think he's looked at Hapoel and that he knows they've got bodies behind the ball, so he's now trying to make it as big and as wide as possible the pitch, so they've got more to cover.
Oh, that's a lovely throw to Smith. Again, great strength holding off Gershon. He's been brought down. That's magnificent by Alan Smith. That is truly Shearer-esque. Alan Shearer is the master of that. Plants his foot, rolls a centre-half to his gain, and Alan Smith has done just that there.
Well, again there you see that because he's got Barmby out wide and Kuhl out wide, there's more channel balls into the front two now. Now you'll see the strength of Viduka and Smith. I definitely fancy Ian Hart for this one. Now Viduka had that one first half, I fancy Hart.
Is this the moment that Leeds make the breakthrough? Olivier Dacour stands over the ball. He hasn't scored here since November 2000.
I think they're trying to get Bakker or Kuhl and Barmby to make the wall even bigger, so the goalkeeper can't see anything. But go on, Ian Hart.
It is Hart! Oh, not again! They flicked the woodwork for the third time in the match.
Well, great technique again, needs the power. Terry's laughing, but he don't mean it at the minute, but it's a great free kick, that, great free kick.
3 times they've hit woodwork. Barmby, Viduka.
We know the feeling, Tel.
Now Ian Hart. We're laughing, he's laughing, but there'll be tears if Leeds don't win this. Terribly unlucky.
Well, stranger things have happened, to be fair. Sometimes the away leg at times is easier. So the most important thing for tonight is Leeds mustn't concede, but hopefully they can get a goal.
Sergei Kleshchenko is the man who's come on, the Moldovan who scored against Chelsea last season at home, once played against England in Moldova. Glenn Hoddle's England it was in those days. I was there in Moldova when he played against England actually, and not a bad game.
David Beckham's played.
Barmby scored on Moldova. This is Smith. Looking for Viduka. Chance for Leeds. Much better for Leeds in this second half of the 4-4-2. By the way, Welton, the Brazilian, was the man who went off for Kleshchenko, but this was much better.
Yeah, again, as I say, there's more gaps now. It's definitely testing the opposition's back four now a lot more, and we just need a goal.
Hart with a corner kick, Barmby on the edge of the 6-yard area. Viduka making his run, Bakker towards the near post. Goalkeeper, good strong punch away. Kleshchenko clears. Pini Bilali. Oh, Radaby will get a card.
This is where you've got to be careful, because now, because of that, there's more gaps. And again, it encourages the counter-attacks even more. It is a touch unlucky, but unfortunately you cannot go to ground in this situation here. Got to stand up, because you know it's a yellow card.
Certainly not the last man. There was a covering defender. Dinamo Zagreb were down to 10 men against Fulham. Fulham's away win earlier on in the afternoon with a very bad challenge in a similar position on the pitch, but the difference was it was a straight red for serious foul play. It was a terrible challenge, as I'm sure you'll see later on. Atmosphere much better now at Ellen Road. 30,000 watched the first round tie against Metalurg Zaporizhzhia. Maybe that the same again today. And quiet once more because Hapoel have a throw. Tall and Tebe. This is Halmai. Again. Fortunate to get away with that actually. Hallis. Was caught a little bit late. No ill temper. Over the hour, and draw Kashdans. Hapoel Tel Aviv are holding Leeds United goalless. 13 times champions in Israel. Hapoel back as Leeds United. They've gone, what is it, a decade without success, winning the league under Howard Wilkinson. Old First Division in '92. Plushenko, offside. I was surprised that the Moldovan didn't make the starting lineup here, but one of the Israeli TV commentators suggested to me that his legs might have gone. He's into his 30s. Smith, again, tigerish, feeds Gill, chance for Leeds. Gill whips it. They could have had 4.
Yeah, it's just a shame his first touch here. Alan Smith's done ever so well here. His first touch should have been there towards a goal, and it's unfortunately gone away from goal. It's made the angle too difficult for him. But that first touch there, see, he didn't get enough of the ball, pushed it towards the goal, then the second one's a touch easier.
Much better performance by Leeds, though. I saw them at Birmingham earlier on this season when they lost 2-1 in the Premiership, and they weren't as hungry as Steve Bruce's side that day. Certainly the appetite is back. Terry Venables has noticed improvements. I hope the Leeds fans have. Dacor.
So he mustn't lose it.
Off Woodgate. Wasn't the best of passes, drilled forward by Akbusis. Backer, quickly on. Smith. Glanced on by Backer, getting forward well. Dacor, Barmby. Backer didn't realise it was coming back to him. Ian Hart. Hands growing restless. Backer, a little bit tired there. Plushenko now for Hapoel Tel Aviv. Space for Tuama. Well, he went for it.
I think Dacor struggling, Jonathan, there. He looks like he's hurt a pulled a groin muscle there, because he's really struggling to get back.
Tuama shot over the bar. Dacor's struggling. But so too for Hapoel Tel Aviv's Gabor Halmai. They're going to make a substitution, and it's going to be Abutbuk to come on. Shai Abutbuk, who's from the under-21 side. He's only 19. I wonder if he'll replace Halmai, who was struggling moments ago. Dacor has signalled to the bench that he is in real trouble just as he gets back into the first team.
Yeah, he's pulled a groin muscle there, and he's really struggling.
They're going to send on Stephen McPhail, whom Dacor replaced tonight, and Kelly's foul. A double substitution here. What are your views on Dacor's performances as Stephen McPhail prepares to
I think he's shown a great bit of determination. I think he's played well. He's got hold of the ball, he's trying to get the team going, and he's defended well. And he's needed to in there, so it's an important job now for McPhail to take over from him, but I think he's done well.
McPhail on for Leeds United. And a football will come on for Halmai, who was similarly struggling moments ago. McPhail turns 23 just before Christmas. Republic of Ireland international now, has become a regular in recent weeks. And Abubakar immediately takes a defensive position for Tel Aviv. Out away by Antabe. It wasn't the best of clearances. Oh! Well, I think Arik Bakker was fouled by Toma there. The Israeli player is claiming that Bakker dived.
I actually thought he tried to stand up first of all. There was touch there.
Did he dive, or was he just falling?
I thought he got an early touch. I think that's where they touched him there, but maybe wrong.
Difficult to tell.
Yeah, I thought he got an early touch there, but
I don't think it was a penalty though, did you?
No, it wasn't a penalty, no.
It failed. Went quickly into the action. Viduka, Kuehl, Smith darting in towards the far post. Not kept in, Dockett. Kuehl was looking for Alan Smith, I think. Barmby tried to keep it in, but couldn't do so.
I think Terry's probably said to him at half-time, if we can ever get crosses in, if there's any spaces behind the back four and the goalkeeper, get the ball in and try and get three bodies into the box. And for me, something might come off on that.
The Bridges warming up for Leeds United. course, his career given a virtual full stop to injury in a European tie against Besiktas in October of 2000. Barnby has felt. Hapoel just breaking Leeds' rhythm here.
Yes, they're stopping him playing quick free kicks, which I think the referee should do something about.
Kill, 2 yards in off the touchline. Blocked and away by Hallis.
That's where they're working hard as a team. You've got 2 players there on Harry Kewell, not letting him go past. If he's got any ball on, it's going backwards.
Viduka, very strong. And still, Smith. Kewell's cross. Oh, there's a bit of pushing and shoving inside the penalty area there. One of the Hapoel Tel Aviv defenders went flying. Kewell has fouled Hallis. But certainly, Asidom is unhappy, and he's spoken to the referee a couple of times about a little incident in the penalty area when he went down. He was the only player who spoke to the referee. There was no other incidents. Hapoel fans are celebrating here.
Well, it's the first leg. They know, of course, the next time they play, they're at home, so they're going to waste as much time as they possibly can.
Now, Viduka. So he's seen Bridges warming up. It'll be he that makes way. Kewell on the run. Super stuff. Kewell. Can he get the cross in? Oh! Unlucky, Harry Kewell.
It was a shame. Nice and positive run. I just thought the ball just wasn't right to cross at the time. It probably should have been crossed. If he could have got that one there to cross it, I didn't think he needed that other touch.
Leeds are going to make the substitution any moment now. It won't be Harry Kewell to go off. I can assure you of that. Michael Bridges came on here after his first team comeback as a substitute against Zaporizhzhia. Came on at the weekend too. Super run back, Busis. He's got 2 to his left. Benali steps over it and gets a shot wide. And that was a worry. Pini Bilali.
Well, again, it's good play. It's good play, clever play. Little nutmegs on McFell. And good counter-attacking with some good quality.
Has been key for the last 2 years in the Israeli under-21 side, now elevated to the full national squad.
Well, he's very quick and he runs without the ball. I think that's why he gets so many chances.
This is Affec. Dwelt on it rather. Backer looks for Smith offside. On comes Michael Bridges. 21 goals in his first 61 appearances for Leeds before the injury struck Bridges. He replaces Nicky Barnby.
Wondering whether Alan Smith's going to go out wider now, or they're going to go more to 3 up front again. But Bridges is a very different type again. He can beat people, as Alan Smith has done.
Nicky Barnby off, of course, having hit the woodwork in the first half. Hart. Viduka. One Michael Bridges by the Leeds fans. They'd love to see him score. His last goal came in May 2000 against Everton on this ground. His last European goal, 3 years, almost to the night, against Lokomotiv Moscow. Affec. Woodgate blocked. In for Leeds United. Plenty of football, of course, coming your way on 5. You can always text us on 86188 for your views during a live outside broadcast programme. Plenty of matches up and coming for you over the next couple of weeks. On 5 next Thursday, CIS Insurance Cup quarter-final, Dunfermline against Rangers from East End Park. Next commentary game for you on 86188 for your views during a live outside broadcast programme. Plenty of matches up and coming for you over the next couple of weeks. 5 next Thursday, CIS Insurance Cup quarter-final, Dunfermline against Rangers from East End Park. Next commentary game for you. Gershon. Made a mess of that. Viduka. Fancy footwork. Not bad at all.
There's no doubt about it. He's got very, very quick feet there. He's good with his back to goal, but he's also good facing players. Uses his body so well. You see the arm there into the opponent. Great skill. I think people would just criticise, or do criticise him, just because he maybe doesn't put himself about as much with his running.
Gary Bloom, pitch side. What news from you?
Yeah, Leeds have asked Alan Smith to play wide right, as you can possibly see now, but he's not too happy about it. He was a bit of altercation with the Leeds bench when he was told to play wide right, and Richards now in a more advanced role, so Alan Smith doesn't look a happy bunny at the moment.
Has played wide, both at international under 21 level, and indeed at club level.
Yeah, he can do it, but I must admit I understand what he's thinking of there, because he has been causing a lot of problems there with his back to goal. But that's what the team have to do, they have to adjust.
Hapoel for Leeds United. Still going. Goal kick.
Yeah, I think Harry's trying to make too sure there. I just feel that there's times, I know it's 25 yards out, but I think you can cross from there. I still think with it, if it's a good delivery, with that great left foot, that just cause some problems.
4 of Leeds' big 5 forwards are on. Robbie Fowler, who had a hip operation in the summer, has suffered another minor setback. Bridges, Kuehl, Alan Smith, Kuehl's header, and Bridges keep it in. Oh, after you, Claude. Frustration for the chairman.
Yeah, it was good play from Michael Bridges in the first bit there. He played it in lovely to Harry Kuehl. If they can get the ball to Michael's feet on the edge of the box, I think he's a very clever player. He sees players, but he can also beat them himself.
Afek, who stayed wide throughout this entire game. Dangerous to Amat still. Well, he has been something of a thorn in Leeds' side. And that was a splendid effort from Salim Chouama.
Yeah, it was a great shot. I think Leeds are missing decor or a defensive midfield player at the minute, because as soon as the Hapoel attack, I'm not so sure we're going to keep them out.
McPhail on for D'accord, who picked up a groin injury, you think. Kuehl looking for Alan Smith, the assist goal, and eventually beat Shafarisha here. What an important week it is for Leeds, with Everton at the weekend, Sheffield United in the Worthington Cup next Wednesday, and West Ham away before the return. Finances are tight here, we know that. Some might say he's not going to have any money to spend, Terry Venables. I'm sure they will be wheeling and dealing, but they need the revenue, what revenue it is from a UEFA Cup run. Akbusis, Afek, rolls inside Ian Hart. Oh, that's wasted. Back up. Harry Kuehl. Blocked. A good ball. Looks for Afek. Chance here for Hapoel Tel Aviv. And his touch took it too far away from him than Robinson could gather.
Well, I thought he was going to shoot early there, but I thought it was good defending from Radaby there. Stay on his feet. I thought he was going to go down.
They had a score in the side, Hapoel Tel Aviv. They could have created a big shock here tonight. For Michael Bridges. You think of the chance that fell Welton's way in the first half, and Fanny Belili had something of a one-on-one saved by Robinson, who pulled up a very good save from Tuama towards the end of the first period. He shot wide, didn't he, Tuama? Almost on half-time. This is Belili.
Belili is such a skillful player, man. He's tremendous with his back to goal. He's got great pace. He knows exactly where defenders are, and he really does attack well.
Here he is chasing back. Fell across, there's suspicion of a handball. Kelly has time. Leeds have just under a quarter of an hour. Pumped up. Keeper came a long, long way. He's come that far, he's got to win it.
Yes, good goalkeeping.
Tuama.
They're still trying to get a goal as well, so they're being still very positive.
Woodgate bringing it out. Almost Rio Ferdinand styling. Smith chasing back. Good work by Alan Smith.
Yes, he's worked very, very hard tonight, and especially second half. He really has got everybody going.
Kiel. Bridges has gone wide, and Kiel's found space for a return. Paducah's in the middle, and up there for him. I don't think Mark Paducah realised quite that Alan Smith and Michael Bridges were right up there with him in support.
No, I think it's one of those things, and they probably thought he did realise. That's why they didn't put a strong shout on it. But a strong shout, he might have headed it down for them.
Don't forget, Leeds have hit the woodwork 3 times in this game. Kelly's throw in. McPhail. Kelly sits it up. Backer's header. It'll drop for Harry Kewell. Had to snatch at it because Klishenko was closing at it.
Well, as I say, they've been very difficult to play against. They've got a lot of bodies behind the ball, and there hasn't been lots of great chances.
Replay in Florence in a couple of weeks' time. Leeds actually have done well when they've 2 or 3 times in their history they've been forced to play on neutral grounds for 1 or 2 reasons, and they've done well. Bridges was impeded as he went for the return there. Kewell has it anyway for Leeds. Alan Smith, still loose, and the referee eventually blows, does he? He has. Well, words expressed between Elimelech, the goalkeeper, who certainly didn't have it under full control, and Alan Smith.
I think the referee's done very well there. Great ball from Harry Kewell there. Didn't think there was enough space to do that. It was a great ball.
Nothing wrong there with that challenge.
No.
Keeper hasn't got it.
Absolutely. Outfield players are quite within their rights there to go for the ball. I think the away leg will be totally different though, Jonathan. I think that all of a sudden Hapoel have got to come out to try and get a goal. All of a sudden it means that they could be on for the counter-attack against them. So it's a different kind of fixture.
Ipswich have beaten Slovan Liberec 1-0. Bent the scorer, Darren Bent. Fulham having won in Croatia against Dinamo Zagreb earlier on, 3-0. Tuama with the cross, and that's a corner kick for Hapoel Tel Aviv. It's their 4th of the game. They haven't. Zaporizhia here in the last round did just sit back. They came for a monumental result for their club and a draw, and they were just pipped at the end. They've been more adventurous than
I think these have got very quick attacking players, and players that can attack on their own, and for me that's why they've been positive, outstanding players.
Driven in, Afek it was, wide. Mementos of a dead Ellen Rowe. Harry Kewell. Hart.
I know it's difficult, there's not a lot on, but unfortunately if they play square balls or Or balls that are just going back, you're playing into their hands.
Viduka into Smith. Hooks it square. Harry goal! It's Harry's game at Ellen Road. Trick or treat. That finish was a bit of luck.
Well, again, Alan Smith for me is the one that deserves the credit for the goal. Great little ball into him by Viduka. Alan turns him again, plays people in, creates an opening. It's a tremendous finish. I know it might have got a touch of a deflection, but he's done very well to keep it down. Alan's got great vision there. This is good technique. Just might have touched somebody. Hit the arm of number 20 there.
Deflected in off Igal Antebe. Smith helped it on.
Now all of a sudden there could be another goal, I fancy.
Would Elimelech have got to the shot had it not been deflected? Smiles at last for Terry Venables. Harry Kewell's 8th goal in Europe for the club. They're unbeaten on this ground when he scores in European competition. It's not a question, I don't think. Hapoel will come back and beat them tonight. Well, I hope not.
Well, I think Hapoel now might sit back a little bit, saying, well, let's keep it at 1 now rather than the 2. But it's easy from here. But for me, there's as much chance to go and get a second goal now.
They're going to send on Fiorudi, an international forward, 23-year-old. He's going to come on for Balili.
Well, he might be just getting tired. He's done some tremendous work tonight, Balili.
Fiorudi back on the international scene a fortnight ago. He was on the bench against Malta, former under-21 international. Well, I think we'll be seeing more of this player.
I think he's been absolutely excellent. Tremendous with his back to goal. I think the crowd like him. He's been very exciting running forward.
He's in pain. I think he's in pain there.
I think he's out for a couple of weeks, I should think.
Excellent game. Pini Balili. Up goes Lucas Radovic. Klashenko on his shoulder. Not thrown away a first leg lead, let me remind you, since 73-74 Leeds. So this is a frail one they have to take out to Florence. Michael Bridges, that was beautiful. This is Kelly. Too high, is it? Kewell. But failed to the clearance. Affec chased down by Alan Smith, who got there and was pushed.
I think he's been absolutely brilliant second half, Alan Smith. Done the things that you don't like doing in football, closing down, defending for the team, and he's been a real pest against their back four.
Terry Venables says 1 or 2 players have struggled to get to grips with his new methods. He's been quick to praise Alan Smith, and here he is, Smith. But it dropped there, nearly to Michael Bridges. Well, that'll lift the roof here on the stadium if Michael Bridges can get the goal. Michael Bridges following the football. Tonight's film on 5 Blind Fury, starring Rutger Hauer. This is Kewell with the cross. Oh, very nearly an own goal. It was Ashraf Dom who headed over.
Tremendous skill, tremendous step over. Incredible.
Very nearly an own goal.
Yeah, it's good defending, I suppose, because it's an important position.
Hart. And away. McPhail. And Tabby drops here to Mark Viduka. Bridges on the edge of the penalty area. Viduka looks for Smith. And a goal kick. Unlucky Alan Smith.
Yeah, good play from Viduka again. It's great vision down the side of it. Although there could have been a corner, to be fair, but I think Terry would be delighted with a victory.
There's the goal again. Harry Kuehl.
Yeah, well, he's had a little bit of luck on the deflection.
That's the reaction in the pub down the road. Kuehl. Back to Hart. Fell a little bit soft. He's having to play it all the way back because of the initial poor quality of that pass. Definite signs for me. So unlucky tonight. Could have won the game, I think.
Yes.
At least 3.
Yeah.
But they are getting back to their better form.
I think players just need a bit of confidence. You see everything. They feel fitter. They feel better about themselves. So I'm sure that Terry just needs a couple of results there to lift everybody. They've definitely got the players.
The fans have been complaining to me this year, Peter, that they've lost their last 2 home games, or the last 2 home games were Liverpool and Arsenal.
Yeah, and you saw some of the chances that were created against Liverpool. For me, that's where people have got to be realistic, because it could have gone either way, that game.
Smith pulled up for a free kick.
I've been very impressed with the referee, the way he's handled Alan Smith, though. He's talked to him and he's understood him, I think.
Van Horten, a referee who has signalled across to the bench moments ago. 3 fingers he pulled out. I imagine that's 3 minutes of stoppage time to go. We'll wait and see. Oh, here's a free kick. Plushenko was bundled down. Real anxiety here for Leeds United.
I would say to Mark Viduka now, get in that wall, make that wall as tall as you can. It's got to be a beauty to beat anybody from here.
Akbusis puts the ball down. Tuama is there with him. He takes it, it'll be left-footed Tuama. If it's Akbusis, he'll hit it with the right.
Well, he's making too obvious he's going to take it, so I think he's definitely going over it.
It is Tuama. Oh, splendid save! Should he be the next England goalkeeper?
Well, he's in top form, there's no doubt about that. He read that as well, and he's in great form, Paul.
Great effort from Tuama. They'll have to watch him in the return leg. Back a chase of Alan Smith. And Smith won it. Oh! Well, he's given a free kick against Alan Smith, presumably for going in with studs showing. And a yellow card.
Well, the studs are showing, to be fair, but they're certainly making more of it. And we'll all guarantee that player will be up playing as he is now.
Wasn't an uncontrolled challenge though, Peter. Could have endangered the player.
Yeah, well, I suppose that with him kicking out there, it could have done with connection, but I think he's going for the ball.
Radaby, neatly done. Gifted glancing, headed out. Kill the scorer, Smith's offside. Three minutes of stoppage time is confirmed. Akbusis. Out comes Robinson.
Oh, no, I don't agree with that.
Even for the back pass.
Well, it was a pass that was going to Jonathan Woodgate, and he's let it go, so there's no way that was a deliberate pass back.
Ricocheted off Gary Kelly, didn't it?
Absolutely. I've been impressed with the referee, but that's a poor decision, that one.
Was there intent in the back pass there, or was it just a deflection off Gary Kelly?
Well, I think if he sees that replay, I think he would say that he's made a poor decision here.
Akbusis is there, Kafiru D as well. Tuama also in there.
Well, there's going to be about, I imagine, 5 white shirts staying still and 2 attacking the ball here.
Smith's going to charge from the wall.
Don't go too early.
Tuama. Akbusis over. justice is done.
Absolutely. There's no way that was a free kick.
Well, they will roar Hapoel Tel Aviv on in that return leg of boost us over. An away goal could have made it so very much different for the return in a couple of weeks' time. Of course, we'll be there on 5. Robinson clears. Smith wins the free kick. Smith winding up defender Dome there.
I think what's happened there, he's actually got a whack on his cheek as well, and the difference is that Alan doesn't go down, he just keeps going. Gets himself in trouble at times.
Danny Mills is coming on for Leeds United, and Mark Viduka's going off. I think he's had a very strong game. Very strong.
I think he's been very aware of his teammates, he's brought players into the game.
An arousing reception for the big Australian. Danny Mills on with the World Cup fatigue factor. Terry Venables will pick his moments to rest Danny Mills in coming months. This is Hart. Straight at the wall. Kelly, dying moments. Three times Leeds hit the woodwork. Barnby with an overhead. Viduka hit the post. Hart free kick, clipped the angle. Mills with the throw. Throw in your overall thoughts, Peter?
Well, I think Leeds have really upped it a gear second half, and I think Alan Smith, I know people have a go at his aggression, but he certainly has got the team going because of the way that he's played alone, and I think he livened everybody up.
Good luck in coming weeks at Hull for Peter Taylor. A smashing trip and effort. Danny Mills announces his arrival in the game. And Leeds United will go to Florence in a couple of weeks' time with a 1-0 lead, knowing they haven't thrown away that sort of advantage from a first leg in nigh on 30 years. Harry Kewell gave them the victory, and it finishes at Ellen Road. Leeds 1, Hapoel Tel Aviv 0.